Hi, welcome to Larry Shaves. Today, we're going to be shaving with the Gillette Heritage Safety Razor, which came out in 2019 and was out for several months on Amazon only. There's a couple other vendors, but basically on Amazon. And it was a great razor. It came in a beautiful case for travel. I opened up the razor set in here and just really nice case. And so it came out, and many thought that Gillette was getting back into the double-edged safety razor program, but they were not. They did not do that. They have kept the safety razors. But anyway, we're going to shave with that today. We're also going to be shaving with Frost Chapel, the set that came out about a month ago. I ordered it and got it in a few weeks ago, and I'm going to be using it again today because it is so good, from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. So we're going to be using that today. And we also have the aftershave splash to match. And so we'll be using that as well. Our brush of the day is going to be from the Razor Company. This is a nice, small, very handy brush, and I love that. We're going to be using that today as well. So we're going to be doing the face preparation today. I'm going to spray my face and then use the Cube 2.0 from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. This is a pre-shave. This is a protection actually on your skin. It gets the hairs softened up, ready for the shave, and you just spread it on like that and wet your fingers and work you up a little lather, but not much. And just makes the shave go that much better. I have gotten away from using this, and I'm going to get back to it because it does such a great job. So now when that's done, I'm going to start working up our lather. Again, Frost Chapel. I'm going to open it up and scoop about that much and put it in the bowl. I'm going to press it down just like this, and then take our brush from the Razor Company. I've already ran some warm water in the sink, so we're going to wet the brush and rinse it out, and then start producing our lather in the bowl. Oh, this is going to be an excellent shave. This shave soap smells so good. This is one of the 2025 Advent Calendar releases that came out in the Advent Calendar, and it was day number 11. And it came out as, in fact, it was the first one to come out as a complete set. Whoops. Don't want to tip too much. It'd be all over the sink and all over my shirt. Of course, by the time I get done, it's going to be all over my shirt anyway. But anyway, that's the way it goes. Gillette, as I said, came out with this razor in 2019, and they didn't start making any more double-edged safety razors, except they came out with the King C Gillette double-edged safety razor shortly after the Heritage, but no further ones. So that's the way it goes. We do have the Heritage, and we'll be shaving with the King C Gillette razor on an upcoming shave. So I'm going to wet the face one more time and apply the lather. One thing I've noticed from using the Cube 2.0, the pre-shave, that then the lather goes on so much thicker with that underneath. So it helps on past number 1. All right, we got the lather up for pass number 1. Clear the lips and the sideburns. Now, also, I want to mention, we also have the blade already in this. We're using an Astra blade again today, and it is almost the same size as the Merkur 34C. So if you like the 34C, you like this. This one has just a little bit of blade overhang, so you need to be aware of that. So let's start our shave this morning with the Gillette Heritage Safety Razor from 2019. Now, shortly after they discontinued it, there were some vendors that were selling it, but I did not know they discontinued it. After that, I tried to get me another one because I knew this was going to be a collector's item eventually, because they're not making them anymore. But I jumped in too late. I was only able to get this one. But it is a nice razor. I just don't use it that often. As I've said before, sometimes when you get new razors in and stuff, you set the old stuff aside, and sometimes you forget about it and you don't get back to it. Boy, the soap is really good. I'm going to touch up the neck area, and then first pass is north to south, top to bottom. You do go a little angle on the neck, just to kind of get some of the hairs that I've missed. Now, if you watch any of the Facebook pages, there's a guy called the Sharpologist, who's Mantic 59. That's another name he uses. And back a few years ago, he did a review and came out with some things. What he said, he did a review on web page 6 or so years ago. And Mark says he started Sharpologist over 10 years ago to advocate for the fading art of science of old school shaving. And that's what we're doing today. And he comes out with some very detailed and interesting articles. And about 6 years ago, he came out and talked about the process that he's shown thousands how to get a better shave no matter what product they use. But then several years ago, he did a review of the Gillette Heritage Safety Razor. So that would be well worth going back and reading. He said that The handle is 3 inches long and about 0.4 inches or 1 centimeter in diameter, and mildly etched in a design similar to vintage Gillette DEs, perhaps similar to the 1929 Gillette New. The razor head is a modern scalloped skin guard, designed like many other familiar DE blades, and such as Mula, Edwin Jagger, Mercury, and so forth. But there is no indication where the razor is manufactured. He says the only identification on his razor is a 4 etched under the top cap. I looked at my top cap and it has an 8. So, if you know what that means, let me know if you would, please. All right, we're done with pass number 1. Wetted the face, and now we're going to reapply the lather for pass number 2. This is really good soap. And I'm not surprised because Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements or Phoenix Shaving comes out with great soaps all the time. And they have a formula called CK6 in every one of their soaps. So you know you're going to get the same quality no matter which soap you buy from them. All right, second pass coming up. This is going to be east to west or across the grain. Just like this. This small handle makes it easy to control. Just gives a nice shave. Yeah, we all thought that the Gillette people were going to come out with some more double-edged safety razors. I did see an interview with Matt Pisarcik of Razor Emporium, who did a tour a couple of years ago of Gillette, their museum, but they never said anything about doing more double-edged safety razors or why they quit, or we all speculate why they quit because there's more money in cartridge razors for them, but they've not come out and said anything about it. Because razor blades for a double-edged safety razor is between 10 and 15 cents or so. And you can go to the store and find out how much cartridge razor heads are. Yes, it'll cost more for a double-edged safety razor onset with the razor itself. But after you get a few months into it, you're going to start saving some money on just the razor blades. Let me get that wet just a little more. Yeah, I'm not shaved with the Gillette razor for quite some time, but It's becoming a great shave today. All right, going to do the sides of the cheeks for a third pass on them. Oh, little weeper here. All right. All right, that's a pretty good shave there. So now that we finished the shave, I'm going to rinse the face off. Got to put the cap back on the soap. It makes it slippery when you don't do that right away. All right, we're going to rinse the face with warm water to start out with, and then run a little cold water. And with the cold water, then I'm going to use, well, that's what you don't want to do, is drop the alum block on the floor like that. But I'm going to use the alum block then. And what you do is wet that and then run that on your face. And if you got any weepers, that'll take care of it. This has gotten so small, I think after today I'm going to get out the new one. I've got a brand new one in the closet. So you run that over your face, and doesn't have much burning, so that means I didn't overdo it. I didn't put too much pressure. And then when you're done with that, I let it set for about 30 seconds. And so we're not going to wait the full 30 seconds today because you've got things to do, people to see, and probably places to go. So we're going to rinse it off and get rid of that. Notice just a spot here I missed. And if you do that, you want to do it very lightly. All right, now let's dry the face. After you've rinsed the alum block off, and sometimes I leave the alum block on, and what that does, dries your face out, but it also leaves some kind of a residue on it that takes care of some of the redness, and I've got redness going on my face. What helps with that, after a shave, I use Paa'S facial toner. This is witch hazel, unscented, and I've got the bottle that has the spray cap. So I spray some of that on and rub that around. That helps re-nourish the skin some and makes your skin feel so much better. And that's what you want to do. Nice shave, you want your skin to feel much better. So when that's dry, then it's time to apply the aftershave, the Frost Chapel aftershave. And it does not come with this spray cap, but from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, you can order these spray caps. And they go right on. And so I've got one for every one of the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements aftershave splashes. And this one is the last one. So the next time I order from Phoenix Shave, I've got to order some more of these. So you just spray it on, put the cap back on, and you're ready to face the world. Well, thank you for joining me for our shave today. We've used the Gillette Heritage Safety Razor from 2019. We've also used the shave soap Frost Chapel from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Thank you for joining me today for the shave, and we look forward to getting together real soon for another one. Please subscribe to the channel if you would. That allows us some help on the channel. It also allows you to be able to be notified the next time we upload a shave video, which should be pretty soon. Have a great day, and until we get together again, happy shaving.